Hey guys, I'm back. So since I'm doing updates, I figured let me show you some of my Coleus that are in semi-hydro as well. Now you've seen these before, especially this one. What I did was I'm kind of growing it almost like a little shrub, like a little tree, like a tiny standard, I guess you could say. It's in the lava rock, and I just filled it up. I filled it up really high because these plants are very thirsty. So this will go down over the week, and then I flush because there's a hole in the bottom of this cup, and then I top it off, replenish. So what we got going on is it was starting to get a little bit too long. I usually would allow 2 leaf nodes worth of growth before I pinch. This one has 3, and I pinched at the 3rd. And you can see we've got the new buds forming, not just at the pinch site, but also below it and below that. So all 3 nodes are showing some growth, at least on this one, probably because I had removed the leaves. Let's see, this one over here is just growing at the tip. And we've got some more here. Actually, all the leaf nodes are growing some buds. So yeah, this one's going to be nice and bushy. It's going to be like a little tree. I can't wait. It's so beautiful. Right under the grow lights, so the color is vibrant and incredible. It's exactly what I wanted. This other one, which is the Pink Ruffles, is not under the bright light. This is under lights that are far away, actually, far above. So you could see where the color used to be. It was very dark. It was like a very vibrant pink, but now, and the underside's purple, but now it's fading to kind of like a purple and a green, and the new growth is all just green. But it's very happy in this setup, also in lava rock, semi-hydro, that I'm starting to get some blooms, as you can see. And you know most people, they grow Coleus for the foliage. Nobody wants to see the flowers, under most circumstances, unless you want to attract butterflies and hummingbirds. But what I'm doing is, since this is such a heavily hybridized variety, I'm going to grow out the flowers. I'm going to let it go to seed. I'm going to pollinate it, do self-pollination, let the seeds mature, and I'm going to plant them and take you on that journey to see what is in the genetics of this plant, because it's so unusual and so pretty, very frilly. The colors are, and it's very very hardy Coleus. And by hardy, I don't mean winter hardy. I mean it's very sturdy and strong, and it can withstand so many adverse situations. This one has, I have the mother plant still in another location. It's actually upstairs from where I am now, but I've taken like hundreds of cuttings from it, and this is one of them. And look at how much it's grown. The cutting originally was like this big, and now it's grown to this size, also making it kind of like a standard. But I would have cut this to make it bushier, but I want these flowers because I want to pollinate. I can also cross-pollinate because I have another seed variety that's blooming right now. So if this one hurries up and blooms, I'll be able to cross-pollinate and get a new variety that I'll be able to name, and so on. So we will see. But anyway, I just want to show you. Same situation as far as the nutrient solution. When it gets down to the bottom, I remove it from the vessel and I flush out anything that's remaining and give it some fresh new feed. And you can see there's a little bud coming up here from the base, which I'm going to have to pinch off. I'm just waiting for it to get a little bit bigger so I can use it for propagation, because you know me, I love propagating every single thing in my life. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. And these buds that are starting to form here, same situation. As soon as they get maybe an inch long, I will snip them off and continue with propagation, because I can't have too many Coleus. There's no such thing as too many Coleus. I have so many varieties now too. Most of them are up in the shop and in a website. Oh yeah, that's right. A new website, coleuscuttings.com, has a lot of Coleus that I have to offer, but not everything yet. I'm still getting myself organized because I have so many Coleus to take into account, and I'm working on propagating with perlite instead of soil and instead of just in water. I've had too many casualties with rotting in water for some reason lately, And soil, same situation. Plus the fungus gnats, you know me, I hate them. So yeah, using perlite, and so far so good. I have so many great varieties, and you will be able to see them soon. And I'll also do video on them because that's probably one of, if not my favorite plant, is Coleus. They're just beautiful. They're amazing. What I would like to do is eventually cross-pollinate, you know, create a variety that not only has leaves that are this beautiful, but the flowers showy, kind of like plectranthus flowers. Mona lavender, I think it's called. Some of them are beautiful, and they're like showy purple blue flowers instead of the tiny little Coleus flowers. So if I can do that in the future, it's something to work towards. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now. I have too many other things I want to do, but it's definitely in my back pocket of something that I want to do in my bucket list. So stay tuned for that at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, I say semi-hydro for Coleus is superb. And again, my substrate of choice is lava rock. Feel free to use lava rock or leca. The reason why I use lava rock in particular, I mean, aside from me just loving all the qualities of lava rock, for Coleus, because they get so big and they grow so fast, the lava rock has some weight to it. So it kind of really keeps it fixated in its container. I have some of them, and I've in the past transferred some Coleus into leca, into the clay pebbles, but at least for the first, I don't know how long it is, first few couple of months at least, it still shifts a lot because those pebbles are not, they don't interlock because they're round for the most part, and they're very lightweight. So it doesn't really support the plant like the lava rock does. I love lava rock. You can see. They don't move at all. And the roots in the lava rock, you can see, I think I showed you in the last video. See the roots? They grow all the way to the top of the lava rock because the wicking action of lava is, I think, superb in comparison to leca, and to the clay pebbles. You always have that dry area on the top when you're using leca. Well, if you have these positioned correctly and they're all interlocked, the lava rock will wick up moisture all the way to the top. And these roots are alive and well. And the water level is never completely to the top because the vessel doesn't cover all the way to the top, as you can see. Anyway, I love these plants so much. So that's all for this video. If you have any questions about Coleus in semi-hydro or Coleus propagation in semi-hydro, whether it's lava rock, leca, or perlite, because perlite's my medium of choice for propagation these days, just leave a comment. I'll get back to you. We can talk plants. You know, I love talking plants, and I answer everybody. As long as I see that there's a message, I will definitely answer you, and we can have a dialogue back and forth for as long as you want. I love talking plants. So yeah, thanks for watching. Share if you know anyone that loves Coleus as much as I do. Hard to find. But yeah, hit the bell if you want to be notified. And I will see you in the next video.